Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, I have a little bit of explaining to do. So, it's been a while, I know, I'm sorry, but I have been really busy. Like, this year has been a big exam year. I still have the exams to do, but I'm finished school, I'm off school. I have the week off for study, and Monday, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I'm into the exams for another week, and then I'm off again, so... You know, it's all good. We good. We okay. Okay, good. And if you couldn't tell by what I'm wearing, I went to an Ariana Grande concert last Saturday. Oh my god, I'm still not over it. Just letting you know, I'm still not over it. Like, at all. But I'm gonna just tell you all about it. So, this video is literally just gonna be my Dangerous Woman tour experience. I didn't vlog it, but I do have videos of the concert which I'll put at the end or in the middle of this video depending on where I go with this whole thing. Last Saturday, I woke up at 6:30 to get up, get ready, get showered, you know, because I live far away from Dublin, which is where I had to go. It was like a 2-hour drive, and I wanted to be up there by 11 so we could do a bit of shopping, and then we go and line up at around 2 or 3. Woke up at 6:30, I got up, I went to my phone for a while because I was like, okay, maybe 2 hours is a bit much for getting ready, so at about 7 o'clock I got up, hopped into the shower, got out of the shower, ate breakfast, then I went upstairs, got dressed. We drive up there, no problem at all. Like, there was a ton of signs that said there was going to be deers nearby, and I did not see a single deer. So, I was very upset, I was very triggered, I was very emotional that I didn't see a deer. The drive took about, like, 3 hours. We parked up. I was, like, so excited. We got there by about 20 to 12-ish, up the steps. And there was a Starbucks right there, and the arena was right there. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally the entrance we have to be at, and this is Starbucks. So we're living the dream here. So we go into Starbucks, I get my iced caramel macchiato because that is... If you've not been to Starbucks, or if you've ever been to Starbucks and you haven't tried the iced caramel macchiato, I am going to find you and I'm going to, like, give you the money to get the caramel macchiato because it is the most amazing drink ever. I'm sorry, I'm very enthusiastic about very minor things in life. We got my drink, then afterwards we were like, okay, we'll go back to the car, we'll move the car because where we were, it was very far away from where we had to be to exit. Then we go back up, we walk around the arena. I walked past entrance 2, a few people are lining up, like, people at my entrance, there was like 2 or 3 groups, so I was like, okay, we're fine for a while. Then we find entrance 1, which is all, like, locked off, there's a reason, let me tell you. So we keep walking, and then there's, like, this guard, like, this security man, just waiting at a gate, and, you know, he lets me and Mom, like, walk past, like, no issues. We could have turned in there, and he still would have just, like, let us walk. And my mom could have sworn that Ariana Grande was coming out of her tour bus. I don't think it was, but you know, it could have been, because there was like a blacked out van and a blacked out like long bus. And there's like a barista there, so I was like, okay, it's either Ariana Grande or they're just unloading the tons of merch into the stands. It was only one man at the gate, so it couldn't have been like that important. You know, my mom started telling me, oh, that was probably Ariana Grande, and I was like, no, it's not. So we crossed the road, we pressed the button to cross the road, and then that button scared the life out of me. Like, it's so loud, and I was not expecting it, because in my town, it's literally, press the button, it makes a beep sound, then when the green man comes to walk, it just beeps a little quicker. I didn't expect it to make a loud honk noise at me, and then we turned back, like, across the road from where we saw the security guard. We didn't see anybody, we didn't see Ariana Grande, so then we just kept on walking to, okay, hold on. We walked over this bridge, and Lord God help me, that bridge started shaking when me and my mom were walking together. So I ran off in front of my mom, over the bridge, got onto safe land, and while my mom was still walking, was like, oh, maybe this bridge is a little bouncy, this is not safe. I hate bridges in general, and when they start bouncing, that is when I'm done. No, bye. Because bridges, like, they're not held up by anything. They're just floating in the air, ready to fall, if you think about it. So that was a thing. Then we just walked for a while, and we weren't, like, we were following signs that said city centre. We never got there. We ended up going through, like, a festival of some sort. It was, like, a barbecue and, like, tons of stalls, and I was like, oh, cute. And we just stop in some hotel. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna promo it. But we go into the hotel for lunch. I didn't eat much. We walk back to the Three Arena, and they're playing like more Ariana Grande, and I was like, oh my god, it's actually happening. Oh my goodness. So we went into Starbucks. I get an iced green tea, which I didn't like at first, but as soon as the ice cube started melting and started like getting more watery, I was like, oh my goodness, this is actually bomb. After that, I'm like, Mom, we have to start lining up now. And she was like, no, it's only 3 o'clock. And I'm like, you told me before this weekend that we would start lining up at 1 or 2. It's 3 o'clock. Then we lined up, and we were kind of the back of the line, but that's because like all the groups were like spaced out. And there, I saw this girl in front of us. Like, she was a bit younger than me. She was with her mom as well. She had this sign: 1 year of Dangerous Women in Ireland is still shook. And I was like, I want one. I need one. I am getting one. Then a few minutes later, two girls came around, and they were handing these out, and I was like, I want one, thanks. They gave me two, one for me and my mom, and yeah, that was super. That was great. I was waiting in line for over 3.5 hours, but well worth it. It comes to about 6:15, and they start opening all the doors. I'm like, this is torture. Like, you're torturing us right now. You're opening all the doors, making us think that it's nearly time to go in, that you're going to let us in early, and you don't. Oh my gosh, I was so stressed. But then at 6:30, they're like, okay, no running. We're going to open this gate here. And then everybody started running. They checked our tickets. We were good. I was so scared. Even though I knew I purchased these directly from Ticketmaster, so there shouldn't be anything wrong with them, but I was like scared that it's gonna be like, oh, this one's invalid, and I was like, oh my gosh, please don't happen. It didn't happen. Thank Jesus, it didn't happen. Yeah, so we walk in. My mom was like, is that the stage? And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the merch booth really quickly. In that merch booth, they didn't have this jumper that I wanted, but they did have 2 of the posters and the 2 hats. And they told me they didn't have the 3rd one in this arena at all. The next day I see that they had the 3rd one. They just didn't tell me where it was. So I got the pink one, and I got the one where it's just like the white border and it's her like crouched up. And they said they didn't have all the black and grey one where it's just like her standing like this and there's like all the waves on her face. They told me they didn't have that. They did. I feel very betrayed by the Three Arena. It's a very hard time in my life. It's okay though. It's okay. I'll forgive them. But if it happens again, like any other concert I go to, if they tell me they don't have the merch that I want, I am going to actually cry more than I already do. Yeah, so then we get to my place. I see this jumper that I wanted, so I run over there, grab that jumper, grab it so fast, honey. I tied it around my waist because I already had a jacket on, so it was like, oh gosh, this is going to be really warm. I wasn't actually that warm in there, surprisingly, and I was running on no food, so I was starving, but it was great. It was great. She grabs my hand and just like pulls me in to where she was, and I was like, we're actually really close. And at this time it was just like 7:15-ish, and the show didn't start till 8. Then Victoria Monet walks out on stage unannounced, like still in her before show outfit, and she just tests to see if the fan is working perfectly for her set. It was great. I didn't know Victoria Monet was going to be there, so I was like, okay, I won't learn any of her songs. I'll spend most of my time learning Bia's songs. Bia sang one song that I knew, and then she sang one she released the day before that I listened to once, and I was like, she's not gonna sing that. She did. Then the show started, and I was like, oh my goodness, Ariana Grande is right there. She's right there. Like, when you see the videos, I slowly start moving backwards because the crowd keeps like pushing forward, and I have no idea how I got pushed backwards, honestly. But I did. I was really close for like most of it though. You'll see during the videos that I was really close to the stage, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is not okay. But the show went on. It was amazing. It's like one of the best shows, and I will go see it another like 10 million times. It's that good. Oh my gosh. And just like the countdown, amazing. Then she like teases the start of Be Alright, and I'm like, oh my god, stop. And then the curtain just drops, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm bye. Hi, I'm alive now. And during Greedy, the money came out, and I was like, oh my god, it's flying this way. And I had my hand up to catch it. Then it just flung the other way, and I was like, excuse me? I did not ask for this harassment. And they were sweeping it off the stage, and I was like, oh my god. And the thing is, I spent most of my time concentrating on where that money was going, that I didn't even watch her perform Greedy, which really annoyed me because I didn't even like video it at all. So that was that. And then during sometimes, like, pink balloons fall down, and I touched one of the pink balloons, and I was like, I could have grabbed that. Like, it was close, but I hit it, and then it moved forward, and I was like, I touched it. Before, sometimes she's like, oh, I'm gonna sing this next song. The barriers opened and everybody pushed forward, and I was like, did I just get closer to the freaking catwalk? But then, like, a minute later, everybody started pushing back because the barriers were closed up again. And then Dangerous Woman was performed. So we held up these signs during Dangerous Woman. So I only got the first, like, couple of chords in her walking out on video, and then the end when she's walked off stage, and it's still, like, the backing track and the, like, smoke dry ice thing is still going upwards, and I was like, oh my god, it's over. So they start walking out, I start crying more than I did during Thinking About You. Oh, Thinking About You live, oh my gosh. Sorry. So we walk back to the car, I run back to the car because I'm, like, emotional and shit. So my mom pays for the thing, she comes back, and then we're off, and I'm still jamming to Ariana Grande. We end up taking a wrong turn, nearly ended up in Drogheda. So we had to turn back, go all the way through Dublin again, get home, didn't get home till like 4 o'clock. Then on the Sunday I woke up at 9 o'clock, don't know any reason why I should have done that. And then stayed in bed until about 11, posted a video on my Instagram of the Thinking About You performance, watched it again and cried a lot. Then I got myself together, hopped in the shower, went outside, came back, cried again, went out to my grandparents to collect my brother as well from town, came back, and cried again for the evening. So yeah, I had very bad PCD, and then on Monday I started crying again over it. Then Tuesday I started realizing I'll see her again, maybe not this specific tour, I won't see this exact set list, but I'll see better songs from her new album, and added on with Dangerous Woman, some from My Everything, some from maybe a couple from yours truly, we don't know. But oh, now that we've finished that topic, I'm going to talk about people that got meet and greet and soundcheck. One of the people that got soundcheck, there was a Q&A done on it. This guy was asked, name all 3 of Ariana Grande's albums. He struggled on all of them. He didn't know anything, and I would have been there like, yes, honey, yours truly, My Everything, Dangerous Woman. And since I know a lot about Ariana, I'm going to even name the EPs, the Christmas EPs, to be precise. Christmas Kisses and Christmas and Chill. It was all over Twitter or Instagram, Snapchat. This guy didn't even deserve to be there, and I was like, he took my place then. I'm already saving up for meet and greet for our next tour though, and I know I should be more thinking about people in Manchester, but the date is on the back of this. It will never be the same because, like, all the dates that she had to cancel are on the back of this, and I will love Manchester forever with all of my heart, but we can't change what happened. We just have to move forward and never forget the people that lost their lives due to a dumb person thinking it's normal and okay to do something that horrific. We have to move forward with power, with pride, and not let this stop us. Hate will never win. I won't let it win. I just can't let some person get away with killing people my age, older than me, and much younger than me. That is not okay. In any way, shape, or form is that okay in my mind. Sorry. But that was my Dangerous Woman tour experience. It was the best night of my life. I have still not recovered. When I listen to Ariana Grande's music, I still get emotional. And then I have the 1975 on the 17th of June. So before that concert, before Ariana Grande, I was like, okay, I'll need a couple days to recover. By the 19th of June, I will be all okay to meet friends again. If I'm still crying after a week of seeing Ariana Grande, how am I going to react? after seeing the 1975. Like, I don't love them as much. I love them to pieces. They're my favorite band, but I'm not as invested in them as I am with Ariana Grande. But I'm still gonna, like, cry for weeks. But I'm going with my friend who lives just down the road from me, so I can go over to their house and we can cry together. But yeah. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a great time. I'm just gonna tell you now, it is May 27th. I went to Ariana Grande on May 20th. Yeah. This won't be up till, like, after 1975, so I'll have another video describing that. I might even vlog the thing. You never know. But I'm going to go now. I hope you all have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever you're doing with the rest of your time after watching this video. I hope it is amazing. I hope you live well, you are healthy, you're drinking enough water, because I care about you. Like, this is gonna sound so weird, but I know not many people, like, care about me. Like, online, I have friends, I have family, yeah, they all care. But I genuinely care about all of you watching this, whether I know you in real life or not. I hope you are all great. You're all worth my time, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye!
Mistakes, I made too many of my past. want you